All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's Friday. That means it's time for more Spire mods. Uh, Last week, I did a little bit of time kind of showing you what the backlog looks like. And then we took our way through the Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps mod. Just the Ori mod. Which had some wild technology and a pretty fun premise. Here today, as I thought about doing last week, but the Ori mod had a screen override, so I picked that. This was planned for last week, but is instead this week's. We're going to be doing the Conductor. So the Conductor mod here. Oh, we have extra money to start. This is a mod that you might recognize stylistically. The mod we did quite some time ago at this point, I believe it was the Vacant was the name, but the Skull and the Chalice, which had a really tight gameplay, and was also a lot of fun to have like a little floating skull. So that's what we're going to be starting with. Going through today. Yes. So we've got our steampunk snowman with tinkers with trains. It starts with an ice cream sandwich, which, as you might expect, as ice cream deals with energy. Yeah, thank you. I'm excited to play it. So we'll see what we're dealing with. This is this right here, if I'm interpreting this as energy, is a, lantern. That's a starting relic. It feels more like a base starting relic, honestly, in the sense that, like, base starting relics are really smooth and, small. We have a lot of mods where the base relic is, like, gameplay defining. Sometimes it's like, necessary for the mod. That's one half of gameplay defining. But the other side is, like, very, I don't know if overtune's the word, but like centering, powerful, a lot more than just like, draw 2 cards on turn 1 like the Silent. So, but yeah, steampunk snowman's very funny on its face. Yeah. We're not going to exchange it because we know the rules. We're not. That's not on it. But yeah, we have the frozen hat. Let's go and jump on in. See what we can do. Ooh, I like our buddy here. This is a nice get up. Oh! Okay, this is true ice cream. That's actually really good naming convention then. Because, ice cream, the Slay the Spire relic lets you carry over energy. So this is, like, has a mechanical bit here. Is energy spent after our normal energy, and it saves between turns. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also like, all right, let's take a look at what we're about. We got defense, 5 defense. They are not normal defense. Oh, we are. I always check the upgrades because, so, here's the thing. Like, 99% of the time, these upgrades are the same. I've had a couple where they're not, so I always check them. But we have, like, Defend Mark 1 into Defend Mark 3 has a mechanic on it. It gains... This card is free to play, but then loses a hat. So Mark 1 here, we have upgrade paths that are, Cobalt Core is the game I think of with upgrade paths, where you have upgrade A and upgrade B. This is higher block, normal card, normal defend upgrade. This is the same card, but it has a free use on its first bit. And then here we get, like, the full upgrade of both. Okay. Strike. This one's hot. Okay, we have a cold keyword and a hot keyword. All right. This is a really... So, one thing I like here... I talk about the starting deck and how the starting deck, one of its, like, ideas is introducing and pulling you in. Introduce you to the mechanics and give you a taste for what you're going to be seeing. And right now, on the strikes and defense here, we have, like, a cold mechanic that seems to be drawing cold cards. That I think that's what that symbol means there. And then the hot cards... Hot, eat the card. Shuffle into the evaporate pile. When drawn from the evaporate pile, reduce hot by 1. So, like, this has heat, and heat has its own mechanic? I don't quite understand. That sounds like its own separate deck. Oh. Hi, sorry, I'm not in the corner. I just realized. Okay, Forge has 2 heat, 0 energy cost. This also has not a path, but like, oh, that chain goes on. There's an upgrade behind Mark III. But yeah, so this gets more heat, which is assumedly good. I guess we'll... When drawn, reduce the heat by 1. I like the note there that says cards can only be upgraded once. That's like, you know, obviously base game text and not true. Alright, Snow Stack. Okay, this is a cold. It's got a cold bit. Spend and then gain a snowball next turn. This reminds me of like a bigger version of Charge Battery, I think. How did mid-battle upgrades work with Split? Luckily, we have been provided a card to show that, so I guess we'll get to see, right? You can scroll above, as long as you click above the card in the background. So, like... Ah, okay. Thank you. I appreciate the notes. I also appreciate you being here and watching, too. Having a good time with this. Not always, you know, having Devin chat situations is always fun. Okay. We can't do this. That's against the rules. We can gain a curse. How close is our first shop? Pretty close. I can just take that. We have our 2 line right here. I can take that and just remove the curse. That's not a problem. I'm kind of like... We've got some fights to kind of figure out our mechanics before we get to upgraded boss, and then go from there. Okay. Alright. Let's learn. So we have a snowball and... Okay. Oh! Interesting. So we have 3 energy in our turn, but... Only 2 of its energy, and 1 of it is... Okay. Interesting. If I go like this, gun, kill you, off, and then pass, I should carry 2 snowballs and then get 2 plus 1 and have 3 snowballs, 2 energy, right? Yeah, alright. Alright, let's learn how Forge works. So we're going to confirm this to upgrade. It's going to go to Strike Mark 1. Tip, evaporate. You've evaporated a card. Evaporated cards are drawn before cards in your draw pile when you draw during their turn. They aren't drawn in your hand at the start of the turn. Okay, so I'm always going to redraw that upgrade a card for the next, like, 2 uses of it? Yeah, when you would draw here first. Oh. Okay. So, like, these work, not like anger, but like, And they have a countdown. Like, it says reduce hot by 1, so this will wear off at some point. During your turn, draw here first. Well, let's see. Because it said not when I redraw. So let me see if that stays there and that draws from... Okay, so I need a draw effect to get that. But a draw effect will get there. Okay, so how does Snowstack work with that then? Because Snowstack has draw cold cards. So that's like cards equal to its cold amount. And then that draws the full... Okay. I see. So the two are interlinked. That's not draw cold cards that are... Draw cards with the cold ability. That is draw X cards where X is its cold amount. So going back to Snowstack again. This upgrades to have 2 on this upgrade, which means it says draw 2 cards. Or we can upgrade it to be higher block. It looks like the combat upgrades go for the first. So we get Forge here. I'm gonna throw this strikeout and win. Okay. So what do we got? We've got, remember, cold cards draw. So this is more powerful than it looks. Apply 3 chill. Okay, this is a defensive measure. Wow, this is a pretty hefty defensive measure. It's -3 strength plus 1 weak. I can upgrade to bigger chill, draw 2, Christmas cookies. The next card you play gains hot. Oh, okay. So the idea, one of the ideas I'm seeing is that like you have these bits where it's like, here's these 0 cost cards you draw off your cold cards into hot. That way you kind of like, let's say surface level, the combination of like cold shoulder plus Christmas cookie means I'm always able to play the card I draw off of the cold. Okay. Okay, and also we have a ton of upgrades. Toolbox here actually seems like it's way more powerful because cards have multiple steps of upgrades, right? Like, normally this doesn't really register to me, like, especially at the low damage number. Also, I like the effect, by the way. We have a heat shimmer. Not, I guess, like a wiggle on the hot card. Is the cold card more chilly? The cold card looks about the same level of blue. I'm gonna take the toolbox and live with the fact that, like, we can double up on, like, upgrades. We seem to also have a lot of energy manipulation. Okay, so we want Forge, upgrade Snowstack. Snowstack gives us our full block, Forge. And then we'll go ahead and upgrade our Strike, and we'll throw a Strike out here. You know what? Energy is meant to be spent. So we get toolbox, upgrade our hand, bonk. We can. I love being able to save this. This is like, this alone is a very powerful mechanic. Can we break through? We can. Yes. Eggnog. Apply 4 chill. Eggnog Mark 1 gets... Oh, look! It gets a second hat! Oh my god, it just gets too many hats. That's funny. Gain brass gear. Twice. Increase the damage of and block of the next viable card you play for the rest of combat. Okay, so we have another upgrade style bit. That's more than just like one shot strength. It's interesting. And then let it snow. Apply brass gear chill to all enemies. Enemies take damage equal to their chill. That scales that way. Okay, I'm gonna take the snow punk. That means an iron wave would be a pretty powerful thing because it would apply to both sides. I will take the removal. Upgrading seems powerful, but like we have a curse in our deck. So let's just get this out of here now before we have to make any decisions around it. So we also might do another removal here. Alright, Morshy, what do you got? At the start of combat, gain 7 Holly. Oh. If you have 12 or more Holly, double play your next attack or skill and lose 12 Holly. Break through. Pierce. Oh, wait. Okay, so this is pick up all your gears. Gain 6 block twice, gain 6 block next turn. This upgrade's really funny with the gain 3 Holly, apply to Singe. Singe, whatever. Oh, that's funny. Plating, increase the damage and block of a card. Clank, lose all plating. I don't know that I understand what clank means. Like, okay, let me rephrase. I understand what this is saying, like, what we have here, but it looks like we need some secondary card to turn off this, right? Like we need some sort of power that, like, avoids clank text. Alternately, it might be that it does this, then loses the plating and becomes worse, and then we also have some ways to prevent. Whenever you play a block card, give it 1 plating. Oh, that's like a permanent boost. Oh, is that what the brass gear gives, is plating? Maybe that's what it is. Okay. Anyway, we're buying the mistletoe. Because this is this tells me about a pretty fun mechanic to work with. Sorry, when I say the brass, I mean this. I believe that the brass this card grants plating to the next card played, is how I'm guessing this works in practice. Like, this card uses the gear, turns the gear into plating, and the plating is then applied on the card, like clank clank. We're doing like construction, which, okay, we've had a few mods that do the like card editing. It's been I want to say a fairly like up thing. A lot of the mods that do it have been a pretty interesting way. I'm gonna pick up Snow Angel because I think that's I don't know. It means all my block cards upgrade. I want to so plating also means I want to have a very quick deck. I want my deck to cycle fast. I'm gonna believe in this, and I'm gonna remove a defend. I know we could buy the chestnuts to make the Holly do anything. I know this doesn't do anything right now. I'm picking this up on the thought that this will do something pretty cool pretty quickly. Iron Waves are definitely a card type. Oh, that's incredibly cute. Okay, so we want to go toolbox, use the hat, we get to draw a card. Oh god, the anime, that's hilariously cool. Also of note, like, oh. Okay, we can spend 1 for offense here. The animations and the UI stuff, really strong here. That's something that I see, like, a number of mods have trouble with, is just, like, UI bits. So let's go upgrade the defend. I don't need to. Oh, is this plating gonna be before it resolves? Okay, that's like dexterity, but better. I thought it was slower. Okay. Okay. Because, like, if so I've got 1 plating. Yeah, this will give it an extra block point. So, like, right now we can go snow stack, forge the strike. Tells us what it's going to, even. That's really good. And then strike, and we are full blocking. Okay, I was a little worried about Snow Angel being useful if it was that slow, but if it applies on the first use, it's effectively Dex that has, like, stacking bits. Snow Punk, and then just go big. Costs 1 less per snowball. Oh, that's cool. Gain 6 Holly, increase this card's Holly by 2. Heal an enemy 8 HP, apply 8 chill. Kindness. Oh, that's hilarious. Carol is pretty good with the Holly, because it means we'll be able to double cast, but Sleigh Ride... This can get really big really quick. All right, I'm gonna give us something. This gives us a direction of something fun to do, and the fun thing to do specifically is like try to like play with snowball setups. Forge gets extra heat. Snowpunk gets a hat. I actually value that hat a lot. Snowpunk is a lot better free than it is not, because it draws and it, like, is a buff. What's Snow Angel upgrade to? Gain a snowball on play, and then 2 plating on its double upgrade. Toolbox, I think, is just damage on its upgrade. Yeah, it's 5 damage, 7 damage. And Forge is also damage and heat. Sleigh Ride is damage the whole way through. I think Snow Angel is a good upgrade. I think Snow Punk is a good upgrade. I'm gonna go with Snow Punk because I think this card is better as free, and giving it a hat is a free. By the way, hat, both a very cute addition and a nice balance tool. Having cards cost 0 infinitely is one of those things that causes very easy combo potential or just kind of like things going wild. Whereas, like, this lets us have fast starts, and then, like, the horde of snowballs can be the way that we make it past the, like... Yeah, flurry and, yeah, like, like, 0 costs are, one of those things you have to worry about. Okay. We have some... Oh, we have time... Oh. You're in a terrible position, my friend. Let's do some upgrading. We have a couple turns to gather snowballs. Okay, so I can go forge the snow stack, forge Forge the Strike. Let's get that going. And then... spend 1 snowball to give that a plating. Alright, this is the wake up turn, so we're going in. That means the toolbox is happening. So let's go toolbox. That should grant us a new hat. That was a good turn and not have any defense. Alright, let's go ahead and play our block. Are you listening? We'd be walking in a winter wonderland, that's for damn sure. Alright, let's play a smaller one, give it another, give it some plating. Incredible. So we get some extra snow. Sleigh Ride is here. Actually, I guess let's... Forge... I'm gonna give Snowstack the extra draw here. Then we'll go Toolbox. Sleigh Ride is free. This becomes Hot. This is free, so let's use that. Alright. Spend some snowballs. We'll have 4 next turn again. Because we have our extra snowball right here. Walking in a winter wonderland. Very little damage is needed to finish this out. Damn, getting a perfect Lagavulin? That sounds very fake. But... Yo! Horncleat! One of my best friends. This trio is some of my favorite relics. Okay, we got another toolbox. Another anvil. Innate. Innate is a word we've seen in a few mods. Are we doing the pointing? We're doing the like pointing back at the anvil, like yo. Like Pog look backwards at the anvil with the 2 on it. Innate, though. So the way this means is it's the opposite of innate. It's always on the bottom of your deck, and I guess heavy is the secondary myth that means it's always on the bottom of the deck. However, the big thing about this anvil, I wouldn't value this a lot in a lot of other mods, because you've already drawn your whole deck, and like, it upgrades your hand, I'm sorry, all your cards. That's not what that says. Hold on. Okay. Deal 8 damage, draw 2, discard 2, and you might be able to block it. Sorry, we get to look back at the yo. Is that an anvil? Yo. Okay, 15 card deck. By the way, we want to stay real slim to make this anvil real. I'll take the key here. This is a pretty easy key to me. I usually don't rest anyway. This makes rest more appealing, but we've been playing pretty clean anyway. It's been like a nice time to take the key, you know? Especially getting Gremlin Horn. It's always a nice one. Yeah, innate. Innate is not is a keyword I think we've seen maybe a half dozen times. It's not usual. It's like grave. Grave is a keyword we've also seen a couple times where it's like, this card starts in your discard, and then we'll shuffle in. I'm gonna skip the shop. We have $50. Okay. Toolbox is free because Snow Angel will grant us a snowball. Made it for vacant. People liked it so much they started using it in other places. That's excellent. So let's throw that. We get our snowball for this. And then I think we're going to block with Snow Stack. And I will block with the defend. We're going to get a snowball back. The vacant. Oh, yeah. Who was that? The vacant on the arc too? Who else is pogging out? Like, look at him. It's our Skull Ghost going, yo! Danville too! Again, vacant was... Okay, so we have 2 snowballs, so this costs 2. Let's use our hat. We have 14 block, we don't need to play defense. I'm gonna upgrade Sleigh Ride, and then we're gonna go Sleigh Ride, bonk. And I'm gonna pass here. We're gonna leave full block, and I'm not gonna break. I wanna get, this is a, slime that splits at half, 33. So let's try to get as much damage as we can. Especially with, upgrade your cards. Upgrade your cards. So that's the deck. Oh, it doesn't upgrade my slimes. But what about my slimes? Can't have everything. That's fine. Forge up. They aren't our card. That's true. I mean, look, I have a reasonable attachment to slimes. What the hell? Okay. Silver bells. And then this was our chill. I'm gonna pick up Let It Snow, because this seems like something that we can, like... It cycles and it works defensively? I don't know. It is still damage, too. I like that it cycles. Would you want to upgrade your burns? Okay, hold on. What does an upgraded Void look like? Does it lose exhaust? I'm gonna go ahead and keep the Fear Potion. I think Vuln, when we don't have a source of it, is gonna be a little more useful. Especially, say, we come up against our Gremlin friend. Alright, this is gonna be... So, Snow Stack can basically block this all. Let's apply Chill to everything. Try to take you out. We'll upgrade... And this is free. And then we'll play Snow Stack, and that'll draw the Forge, and the Forge kills. And then we get an energy, and we get to play a Snow Angel. And we're full blocking. Perfect. That went really well. That was clean. Chill falls off. Yep. Chill is just that turn. This one seems pretty straightforward. I don't need to do much else. That's right, I was gonna move Slime down a little bit, to Slio down a little bit, but... Bonk, upgrade everything. And then it's time for the Sleigh Ride. Come on. Whee! I have not taken damage yet. Fire Fist. Whoa! Apply to Singe and Vulnerable. Quick Flash. That's cute. Why is the exhaust like crossed out on this card on each of them? Does it only exhaust if it's the last time it's out of heat, maybe? Because exhaust plus hot doesn't really make sense to me, right? Because, like, I'm guessing it's going to exhaust when it runs out. This is interestingly powerful. Singe is free damage and Vuln is free. That seems like a free thing to have one of in the deck. Alright, let's go ahead and take our... we don't need upgrades as much in this deck, because we have our set of... from the Yo Anvil. I like upgrading stuff like Snow Angel, though, and, like, things that, like... This is just damage on these upgrades. I think I can pass on... Well, that's... Oh! It becomes... Oh! The Hot Anvil Mark III. Okay, that's actually a really cool upgrade. Hot on that means it redraws. I'm gonna upgrade the Snow Angel, though, because the gain, a snowball on it, making it a free, in a fun way. This is better than, like, 0, because it gains me a snowball, which sticks. And then Mark II is double plating, which is like 2 dexterity plus. So we'll take this upgrade. And then if we get upgraded, we get 2 plating, which is like, you know, more dex. Alright, I want this to be Gremlin because we have a Vuln potion. If it's not, then we're going to Slay Bells. Oh, I don't even need the, Okay. I don't need the Vuln, huh? Who's our boss, Guardian? Slime boss. I'll save it then. So let's go... Oh, I need to, like... Okay, hold on. We need to... Ordering is important here. Because we have 2 draws from snow, and we have some heat. I think I want to apply as much heat as I can. So I want to go Fire Fist, Snow Punk, redraw Fire Fist, Fire Fist... Oh, but Forge? I think we go... Okay. Fire Fist. That gets the 2 damage from Evaporate. We're going to redraw the Fire Fist. Then we... Forge. Upgrade the Fire Fist. Fire Fist. Play the Let It Snow because it's free. Or, sorry, play that, then Let It Snow. And then we redraw one of these. Wow, we're at 29 on turn 1. Okay. And we're set to continue from here. We have Vuln applied, and we have any fire gives us forward movement. So we oh, and clean. Clean. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. 10 brat. Whoa. It is hard to let it go. Card effects act as if you have 2 more snowballs. Whenever a card evaporates, give it 2 plating. There's a really interesting, like, not tempo, but like bobbing and weaving, the way that we're moving around and stacking things. We want snow, we want heat, we want to weave them in specific ways, and I'm like all aboard for that. I'm gonna... We have a Vuln source, so Inspiration's a little better for me now, I think. We haven't done anything with Holly yet. Whatever, I'll full block this turn. We'll kill you next. So we want Fire Fist, Sleigh Ride, Let It Snow, get Fire Fist back, Fire Fist, Forge. And now we don't have to block, so we're fine. That singe doesn't go away. The chill does, but the singe does not. All aboard. We don't need to do any of this, because we pull the last Fire Fist out, and then it exhausts. Okay. Boiler. Apply singe to all enemies. Gain... This is close. We probably are fine with that. The draw discard is also really nice, too. If it's upgraded to the 6 Holly, then it would be better because we start with 7. I'm unsure if I want to add a card like that to the deck, though. I feel like I'm playing less to the Holly. Obviously, we don't have any, and more to the interplay between Fire and Ice. The song between them, if you will. So I'm going to pass on this. I think Overblown would be a fine pick for the draw discard as well, but I'm going to pass because I feel like the small deck is something that really is benefited from here. The plating just increases the block. We had a previous mod where the numbers you could adapt to it would increase all numbers, but this one's pretty clear on where it lands. Weird. This one gets weaker? I feel like something's wrong on the numbers visible here. Because I'm not seeing what makes Mark 1 to Mark 2 any better. 2 hats. Maybe that 4's incorrect. That might be from something else. I don't know why that's showing a 4 there. That's fine. Let It Snow is just gear number. Yeah, it's just gear. Fire Fist, however, this is something I feel is an important... Oh! Yo! Okay. Wiggle, wiggle. So, the upgrades we have here, we have access to 3 uses in Flame, or a hat on first use. Or the 3rd Flame. That's just a known, like, thing that occurs with these. That happens. Alright, let's start with Toolbox. So that makes all aboard Mark 1, so we get 3 plating on an evaporating card. We're gonna go this, upgrade the Snow Stack, and then play the Snow Stack, drawing the Forge. And we'll defend Mark 1 there. Okay. That'll make Sleigh Ride less. I'm gonna go ahead and spend the brass, and we're gonna go ahead and put the brass on the Sleigh Ride. Bonk! I will spend some damage, because I think we're gonna need enough to get through. We need to get under 70. But, like, once we draw into a Fire Fist, those combos... Yeah, so we get to go Fire Fist... Snowpunk, draw Fire Fist. Fire Fist. Yeah, now the combo's active. Now the Fire Fist is 17 damage because that's 10 brass applied. Goodness. Alright. So good news here. Guess what we're drawing? Yo, Pog! Yo! Oh, Dewey, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it. No attacks incoming? Really? Okay. We'll turn that off. We should be able to kill this with, like, one of our AoE, the sleigh ride, for instance. Spend the hat, and then let's sleigh ride. Alright. Excellent. Choo-choo! Gain 30 block. This is... Hold on. This is a Toho card where you run the folks over with the train 3 times, right? This is the crunch, you know, that thing. I forget the name of it, but I know exactly what I'm thinking of. It's 1,000,000 energy, but snowballs, obviously. Assist their gift. Choose one of 3 random cards of any other color. Give them the hat. And then the snowman. I gave you all the clues. Okay, this is cute because this is like the... God, this is what, the 79, like, Frosty the Snowman, like, 45-minute video. It's Frosty. This is a very specific Frosty, right? Like, this is our like... Same with, like, there's a couple of these Christmas specials that were done by, was it Rankin Bass? My gut is saying Rankin Bass. Yeah, okay. Interesting. I'm gonna take the gift because I think this is funny. We don't have a... If we had the pile of mods on, this would be even funnier. But... Black Star Hunting in Act 1? I think it's gonna be more effective than Calling Bell. It'll be similar, but without the curse, right? We already like the Black Star Hunt. Gift would probably take 20 seconds to open the screen every time with those mods. I find it a lot of fun to do that, but it's also, like... ridiculously over the line. We're going to take the late shop rather than the early shop because we have 222 gold. If I take this shop, we'll probably have about 400 going in. Whereas if I take this shop or this shop, I'm going to have like 250. And like, I don't fully need to hit a shop at that rate. Let's get some cards. Let's get some events. Let's get moving up. Ooh, birds. I don't really like birds. Chill is nice here. Wow, that's actually incredible against them. Let's go... Toolbox? And then... What if they all stop functioning? Just for a moment. This is 10 to all. It doesn't knock them out, but... I'm gonna work on Bird 1. We're gonna pass on all aboard. Because I feel like we're gonna need the energy on... if I had the Thorns potion, that actually would be really nice still, but that was like... the wide liquid is the one I like sitting on. This is the cost of a wide potion, you know how it is. I say like that's a normal thing. Chill out. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Okay, so let's go forge. Gift. Take the die. Put you on the ground, and then defend. Okay, right. And somebody asked me to try to move Slyo a little bit so that... Like that? Something like that. Yes, ice cream. The ice cream... We get snowballs and they are ice cream. Crunch. I don't know if that's better, but like, I think it's a little bit of an improvement. Christmas cookies. The next card you can play against... Ooh, okay. Jingle Bell Mark 1. So this is already upgraded for 9 block. So is this. This is Roasting Mark 1, which is always free. Hot. The next card you play against Hot. I think if we pick this up, that means we can have some more cold, and then we have a stew going. I'm gonna go with that. Let's get this, and then we can add some cold cards, and we'll have a bit of a stew. Oh, we are fighting for our lives out here. Okay. Gift. Finesse. It's got a hat. Snow stack. Snow stack. Okay. Spend him if you got him. Finesse with a hat is very powerful. Okay, so we get the block this turn. We don't have to worry about issues like that. Let's go ahead and Snowpunk, repick this up. That grants Hot to the next card I play. I had to test it, so it overwrote. That's important to know. It specifically well, obviously you can't have a hot cold. You can't have Hot Coldman, you know? We can't. The only card that could be Hot Coldman would be the Rocket Punch. Me thinking about Hot Coldman here. Bonk. All right, and refund. Ooh, quick flash. Whenever you play a card with... Whoa! The next card you play gains 1. Whenever you play a card with a gear, gain a gear? Whoa. We don't have a lot of gears right now, but that's a powerful tool. I'm going to value quick flash here. It might be the specific resolution. I'm playing at 16:9, and it might, like, put it at a specific height for that. Not a great turn 1, but we get to keep our snowballs, so it's not bad. Obviously, the problem is turn 3 is going to be the big one here. Let's go... Toolbox, Sleigh Ride, and then we'll Snow Stack. Put that back in there. Alright. This is the turn I'm worried about, because 21 on this is a lot more of an issue. Yeah, okay. We're probably gonna... I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and apply Vuln. Hit the Ford. Actually, this is where we're gonna wide again. Snow Stack, Sleigh Ride, upgrade your hand. We're gonna upgrade our hand. Then we're gonna forge the Snow Stack. Then we're going to Sleigh Ride. Quick Flash. Forge the mark to a hat. Crunch. 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 Fine. Alright, we're getting bopped. Let's hit you with the Christmas cookie. Let it snow, mark 1, fine tune. The next card with modifications or clank, it costs 0. Move its modification. Oh, we talked about literally juggling, and there it is. Let's go ahead and let it snow mark again. That seems like a fine upgrade to have around. Alright, I don't have a lot here. Fine using my snowballs because we already used the let it snow. 14 in, 14 out. Toolbox. I want to get rid of some of these basic cards. We got too many of them in the deck right now. I don't like drawing this many strikes and defense. We need to do... I might need to do more shopping just based on... just to try to get rid of those. Yeah, like seeing stuff like this is a lot more powerful for us. So let's go... Right now we've got Forge in there. We're going to... Let it snow. Forge. Forge the Snow Angel. Snow Angel's free. Gain the brass. And then... No need to play that. Okay. Okay. The Fire Fist seems to be our most powerful piece for this. Let's go... Christmas. Make a hot gift. Hot eat the gift. Shrug it off with a hat. I suppose. Exhume, get the gift back. I think we can punch down in the back here. There we go. Exhume. Yeah, I need to get some of the... Okay, so let's go Snowpunk. Defend for 14. And then we'll make the hot defend. I need more card draw too, I suppose. That actually, like, any card... I'm thinking about, like, specific card draw. Oh boy. Well, Let It Snow is pretty good here. Christmas cookie. Okay. Bonk, 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 indeed. Alright, show you the empty fist. Evaporate up to... Okay. Evaporate cards in your discard pile. It's an interesting way to get them out of rotation. 4 Holly. I'm gonna take one of this. That might be a mistake. Why am I going there instead of the... Whatever, we're going to the bonfire. That's a lie. Okay, so we want Snow Angels free. The ordering on this turn is terrible. Please ignore everything. Please ignore all of the ordering of everything I just did. Okay, thanks. That was fine. Okay, so we got on the board. I'll try and kill you with the evaporation. Yeah, I need more snow cards. Right now, energy's fine, but we just don't have enough draw happening, and snow cards all have the built-in innate draw, so... Okay, Sleigh Ride... And then... Hot Eat the Sleigh Ride? Okay, we're good. Toolbox, kindness. Oh, this is it. Oh, but it exhausts. This is the Iron Wave. If we turn it hot, that keeps it around. It's fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, why am I taking this? Damn. Smith, I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade Scrap Pile to being hot, probably. I probably want that card to be like what we're doing, where we have Evaporate plus plating and stuff. I'd give another hat to Snowpunk, but like, let's give that the heat. Alright, what do we got? Who's up? Okay. So, we get Snow Angels, Forge. Okay. Obviously, the Gremlin Horn does a whole lot of lifting in this fight. Get 'em, boys! Okay, that's not great. I don't like this. Toolbox. All aboard. Okay. Oh! We're good. Everything's fine. Check it out. The Christmas spirit allows me to full block on the turn. Okay, Fire Fist. I don't like any of these specifically. Conjure Blade eats all of... X-Spells are a little awkward in a world where we want to stash snowballs, right? So... I think I'm just gonna... deal with you. Alright, I think we get 2 turns here. We're gonna get the upgrade, and then we're gonna get the call in. So... Alright. Snowpunk. Alright, so we're gonna draw our deck upgrade next. Which is perfect timing. Upgrade everything. Get paid for it. Fire Fist you. Sleigh Ride. Get paid for it. Snowpunk. Ah! I'll have to pick the X button, like, try to pick up an X spell and see how Hat works with that. Okay. Meat on the bone, not so much, but blue candle's always nice. Pipe burst, brass knuckles, doesn't consume brass. Apply one artifact. Whoa. Apply. Not gain, apply. I love the brass knuckles that doesn't, like, consume your brass. I don't want any of these in the... I want to lower the deck size is what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for ice, and I'm looking for the helpers of that nature. We're going to go... Toolbox, all aboard, Fire Fist, Chestnut, Strike. Now, the reason I'm fine going down on snowballs is because, like, we're not going to have a 4 cost that gets reduced. We're going to have weird nonsense because, you know. You know how it is. So we're at Holly. Ooh, it has like a effect on it, so we know that it'll double up. So Sleigh Ride. Hot chocolate. Deck the halls. Gain 3 Holly. If you already had Holly, gain more Holly. No, the slime! If you have more block than the target's HP, remove them from combat. Yoink. Deck the halls. Becomes cold. Deck the Halls doubled is just another doubler. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God, that's good. Alright, one more. If we can get that, captain, we're all set. Let's go Christmas cookies, strike. I want to keep the snow. Snow, pick up the Christmas cookies. Christmas cookies put you on the ground. Apply the vuln here, and then let it snow to just put the chill up. Alright, birds on the ground. We're going to get hit by the conductor bit in a moment. Snow Angel's free. Okay, we got the sleigh ride, and we got Deck the Halls. Ooh! So I can go... Hold on, we can go... Forge? Upgrade Deck the Halls. Deck the Halls. Sleigh ride? Blowtorch. Hot. Oh, that's cute. Give a card one hot and upgrade it that many times. I'm gonna keep that empty. Oh, we're getting stabbed. Okay. So we've got defense, and we'll have a little bit more defense, but we don't have a lot of... I think we're passing and storing these. Okay, we get our second block, which will block most, but not all of this. Let It Snow is really powerful in this match. Let's save our snowball. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Take nothing. 21 incoming. Okay, so we're gonna make hot. Hot Deck the Halls. And that's most of our block. We still take 6 here, but that's fine. The problem is, like, we need to end this fight quick. Like, this can't go long. Yeah, 24. Let's check the gift. Let's take 3,000 cuts. Evaporate, apply 4 chill and singe X times. Okay. So now whenever a card is evaporated, 14 damage. So let's go Anvil, Draw. Deck the halls. Okay, and we're good. Oh! Whew. Blood vial and molten egg. Nice. Free egg. Snowblower. Another scrap pile. I'm gonna take the scrap piles and we're gonna start getting rid of the base cards here. Alright. We have a duplicate, breakthrough mark 1, pick up all your things, upgrade things. Oh, those are cute. These little, the tubes. Whenever you play a clank card, gain 2 holy and brass. Alright, so let's just start getting rid of these base cards. That's the biggest thing. Anything I want to duplicate? I feel like Fire Fist, or maybe some of the snowy cards, actually, the more we're looking at that. Let It Snow has been a pretty key thing for us staying alive as a defensive piece. So, like, copying Let It Snow Mark 1 is fine to do. That has a card draw on it.
You want it?
No cold up here.
It's yours, my friend.
No point in double anvil. That draws on the wrong time anyway. Double deck the hall. I'm gonna take upgraded Let It Snow. Let's get that going. All right. Yeah, I will lose some health. We're gonna gain. That puts us right below the meat on the bone level. Almost all conductor upgrades are non-exclusive. Like, so you can do both. Oh, interesting. Hot defend, and then... I need to take a point of damage. I needed to take a point of damage here. It's fine. Let's check the gift. Yeah, that's fine. That one's good. I'm fine with that one. Sweet. Gift 2, the sequel to Gift. We'll be ready to judge you soon. Okay. Apply the singe. Okay. I want to take a point of damage, but I only want to take a point of damage, you know what I mean? I'm not willing to take 18 though. We're walking out of this one. Ooh, some cold stuff. I actually like having a copy of this, Cold Shoulder. Alright, 41 going into... What boss we're going into? Bronze Automaton? I believe in our abilities. Deck the halls with... Cold? We'll be at 43. Alright, so we need to pierce your nonsense to start. Okay. Okay, nonsense pierced. I think I want to hold the rest here again. Okay, so we're stealing my anvil. No! And of course, there's a gift. The big thing is there's going to be the turn we need to be able to block on, and that's going to be like a hard one. That's a hard requirement, you know? I don't think we're dealing enough damage to kill first. Okay, so this is... Toolbox. Deck the halls. And then... Let it snow. Then we are going to all aboard, knock you out the box, get our energy back, check the gift. Yeah, I'll take that, thanks. Yeah, that seems good. Easy. That's like buffer, right? Not dissimilar to. Anyway, next turn is the one we worry about. Let's go ahead and... apply the weak. All right. We're gonna save on that. Okay. 38 incoming. We're fine. So this goes, Snowpunk. Quick Flash for 15 block. And then Scrap Pile Mark II. No, Mark III. I didn't even play the Retained Protect. And here's all the defense in the world. I don't need those, but you know, whatever. Love how this deck is coming together on all the like plating and all the pieces are falling in a very good place. Chill is also doing a lot of work. Like, look at this here, the quick flash that does a bunch of damage, and then we... Yeah, we'll strike. All coming together. Let's go toolbox. Upgrade the strike to hot strike. Alright, I'll check the gift for something. Ha! Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, Christmas tree. Ooh, oh, Christmas tree. Throw some hats on that tree. Oh, boy. This is an interesting bit because it effectively says, like, your next skill or attack is played double, but we can do funkier things with it? I'll pick it up. All right, let's see what our... The banana split. Yo! This is the true ice cream. There's not even a choice. Look, do you know how much of an upgrade a banana split is over an ice cream sandwich? It's 3 times as good. Nah, this is just 3v1. 3 scoops. It's more ice cream. Alright, Awaken 1. We're not huge against Awaken 1, like bad against Awaken 1, so that's fine. I want this line. This has 3 elites and a shop, maybe 2. We might be able to get a second shop based on... If I take this, it's 1, 2 shop, and 2 elites. I'd rather have the 3rd elite because of Black Star. Black Star gives us a lot, so we'll take this. We also have a chest guaranteed here. My best hope would be we get a way to, like, we fall off a cliff and remove a strike or something. I want those out of here. Alright, check out the combos. How much damage am I taking for this? Oh, God. "23 is number 1. We're gonna spend our last bits to get rid of our good friend there. This gets very silly once we start getting up to, like, generators doubling, you know? Snowpunk. Rockin' around Mark 1. Rockin' around the Christmas tree. Give a card in your hand a hat. Okay. I'm gonna take the Snowpunk because it's got cold, but this is actually really cool. This is a really interesting way to like, because it makes the card free, you know? This is something that, like, our deck is an engine, not that engine, it isn't using the gears and cranks and stuff, but it's an engine that wants these, like, zero-cost card draw effects. And so we're gonna... Ooh! Okay, we can get those gloves on. They're chilly, ain't it? Oh, you know, I hear the weather this weekend's gonna be pretty cold. They got the storm coming up north. Oh yeah, you know. We had to take the ice fishing house off the lake. Alright, so I think we want to... I want to draw a new card. That's a perfect card to draw. We're gonna make a card hot. Make that hot. Let it snow to redraw that. And then we're full blocking. No, like, the mechanics in this deck are all interweaving in a really good way. The double play with certain cards where the snow double play, or like, just the way hot and cold interplay. A lot of bits like that that are really strong. Alright, Snow Angel. Okay. Taking a chip, that's okay. We'll heal it off. The problem is I need to get one of these off the table before they are doing like 20 a turn. Our scaling is not good enough for that in my mind. Oh, this is bad. Not enough to kill. Ooh. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, that gets out of there. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade the defend. We're good from here. Yeah, it's true. We don't. The meat doesn't do anything if we're not below 40. And from here, we're just killing. Can no longer be frail. This is cute. I like that upgrade with a bunch of hats. I'm gonna skip because right now, again, I think card draw is the piece we're needing. I don't want to pick up cards that aren't like engine pieces that aren't drawing us stuff. Okay. Let's go toolbox, hot gift. Then hot gift. And then Hot Wallop. I saw that corruption too. The Hot Gift. Okay. Quick Flash. Draw blank cards, lose one. Oh. Here we have some honest-to-God card draw. Okay, it gets worse as time goes with the Clank. But, like, honest-to-God card draw is something we need. So. Alright, fall off cliff. Ooh. If we were in a better position, I Am Awake would be wild. I don't think I want to go for it. I think I'm just going to take I Am War for a rare relic. Because we're at half health, and I don't like going this deep on that. Gain 999 gold with the blue candle for normalities. We have a lot of draw bit, like the draw bits usually draw into a flamed card or a hot card, but I'm gonna take the rare relic. Okay. We want Snowpunk. Gain 12 Holly to gain a bunch of Holly to double play the scrap pile. Okay. I think I want to stop right here. Well, I mean, Sleigh Ride Christmas Cookie is pretty huge damage. If I play Christmas Cookie, that'll push us over the line. I think this is fine. 38 going into the split is good. Cold Shoulder. Okay. Let's go upgrade this. Hit you. Hit you. Our cold cards retain, too, which is a big upgrade. Gift? The bomb! I want the adrenaline, actually, because that draws us back into the sleigh ride. Okay. So what's our prize? Ooh, a shovel. I like shovel a lot. Oh, snap. Headshot mark 1. Draw snowball cards. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Wait, this is it. These are... Okay, every single one of these cards I love. I want to note that all 3 of these I love. I love having this scaling off our snowballs for headshot. I think that's really cool, like strength off of our snowballs gives a little bit more. Gizmo is the card I was talking about that wants to be the plating card. This is exactly the card you want to keep cycling with plating, right? Because it's a dash. It gains both sides. And you can see it gets more and more powerful as it goes. But Snowfort is what we have, especially with the Banana Split. This is our defense, and it also draws a million cards. All three of these are great cards. I think, again, all three of those are excellent. I'm going to go ahead and recall right now. This gives us more flexibility on the bonfires up ahead. Specifically, like, if we need to take this or this. Let's go ahead and take our boss, see if it's the head. No, it's... Okay. We want... I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is an awkward spot. I'm going to spend our potion. Thinking ahead, I think. Can Apotheosis as well. We get to... Christmas tree... Apotheosis. And then I'm gonna bonk you, save the rest. Notice what the art is on Snowfort? I see our buddy in there. Are we doing... Do we have, like, a dance rave going on? I did not notice anything specific with it. Oh, God. Oh, right. Millions of these. I really want to be able to run these down right now. Let It Snow is huge. Okay, so let's go... Quick Flash, Snowfort, draw a million. Oh my god. Oh, this is huge. Hold on. Okay, check this out. Check it out. I'm in the house. Deck the halls with balls of... Yeah. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la. Something about the Yuletide Carol? I forget my follow laws from that point. Oh my god, these having retained is kind of wild. Sing that ancient Yuletide Carol. Thank you. I'm gonna keep spending them. No one knows. It's a reference to the Squidward SpongeBob Snowball fight episode. Okay, that's great. Let's go. Let's go double gift. Havoc. Crunch. Okay. Don't hate that. It's not useful for, like, we have a lot of these bits, so this is a little hard to be useful. But this is really good. Ink Bottle gets us some card draw. Toolbox 1. Another Snowfart Mark 1. Hell yeah. Okay. Now I want a little bit more Snowball generation. We have the starting Snowball generation, which is real as heck. Okay. Let's go... Quick Flash... Brass... Deck the Halls... Snowfort 2... burn you, draw 1 million cards, die a 1,000 deaths. Snowford is not technically a cold card. Yeah, this is nice to have. Like, again, more card draw to keep looping. Want to kill you this turn if possible. Let's go hit you. Toolbox. Let it snow. Damn. Alright, these two will be gone this turn. Take a little bit of a lump. 20 coming from you. I have... Forge or defend. You're at 5, so I want to... Then Christmas tree, double cold shoulder. Upgrade that gift. I like magnetism a lot. Ooh. Put a hat on that. Forge the scrap pile. And scrap pile. Okay. Entropic Brew. Snowford again? Okay. Quite happy with those upgrades. Ooh, a lantern. Now our starting turn is really packed. Nice. We got 3 energy, 4 snowballs on 1. Okay, so let's go... Conveyor... Forge this, let it snow, and then let's go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Toolbox. Deal damage to you. Upgrade this to free. Since there's no place to go. That was a lot of chill. Let's upgrade the sleigh ride. I like that there's a lot of Christmas Carol card. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, yeah, now we're talking. The bite. I bite. I bite, I bite, I bite. Frosty the Snowman. With teeth. Okay. Draw 1 million cards. Alright, we want then here to go like Christmas cookie, holly, double snow stack. Alright, so we're gonna get a bunch of snowballs back next turn. 45 incoming, of course. So the way we can do this is I can deck the halls. Conveyor. Yep, draw a million. And then Christmas tree for a gift. Sure, metallicize and master. Trying to stay alive from this. There we go. Weakened. Okay. Spent a lot of our snowballs on that, but we have a lot of debuffs applied. Alright. We're gonna pass here. We're gonna get our upgrade our deck. Many hats. Okay, I'm glad the timing on that is good. I'm gonna take this hit. Okay, then we double. Okay. Don't like that. I think we're gonna pass. No, we can't pass here. I need to. Next turn, we should be able to kill. The weather outside is frightful. Hey, a strawberry. Bells, coal, random evaporated card in your hand. That's fun. All right. Ooh, I don't hate a waffle right now. Steam! The first card you play each turn gets a hat. Okay. I've got the golden ticket. A copy of a non-exhausted card. Oh! Okay. Let's go remove a defend.
You want it?
Buy a waffle. Get black ice and save the rest. I'm gonna go with that and save the rest. We might want another offensive attack, but I feel fine where we're sitting right now. Let's draw a bunch. All right, deck the halls. Deck the halls into Christmas tree. Double gift. Give me that body slam. Double body slam? Sure. We will discard the scrap, I think. All right, so let's go. Toolbox first. Black ice. Snowpunk. Chestnuts roasting. Snow Angel, put the Singe on, and then get that set. I feel like I want a little bit more snowball generation now that we're in where we are. All aboard. Forge the cold shoulder. Cold shoulder. Flash. Forge the snow fort. Snow fort. Forge the Fire Fists. Christmas cookies to make Sleigh Ride into fire. Bonk. And then Fire Fists. Holly. Block. That's fine. I'll discard this defend here. All right. Time for the anvil. Get Frosty. Alright, I feel like we should be able to, like, finish from here. On this turn, it should be, like, ours to go. So let's go Snowpunk, Snowpunk, Fire Fist, Singe, Toolbox, doubled, upgrade the hand, Crunch, Conveyor to draw all these things back out, and that's the end of the fight. Okay. Once we get going, the like, scaling... Ooh. Another Let It Snow. The Snowman. I'm gonna take Cold Shoulder and War Paint. Alright, we're almost to the end here. Hey! Transient. How you doing? Okay, let's go Snowball Fight. And then Cold Shoulder. Chestnuts Roasting. Bonk you. Call that good for turn 1. Glad to see you here, Transient. I don't think we're a deck that can beat you, but, like, flat, but, well, you know, certainly not gonna not try at it. Give this scrap pile heat. And then... Christmas cookies. We're doing fine damage here, it's just not high. Our scaling is pretty good. We got, you know, snowball strength. The snowball strength is a wild thing for us to, like, slowly build, especially with the starting 3. Let's go check the gift. Yeah, we're not, like... We're not getting to killing, but we're easily, like, overpowering the damage that's incoming. It's not even, like, close to a problem. Alright. Looks like about a third is where we landed. Let's apply just a little bit more, see what we can actually get down to. It looks like 600. Okay. Alright. All that leaves for us is a bonfire and... I'm gonna take another Fire Fist. That's a card I think that works really well for us. And then we get a dig. Hey! Oh, no. This is a nice thing to have. Alright. Sleigh Ride starts on turn 1 active. Hilarious. Okay. The reason I played that other defend was because we were going to be able to draw into the Singe again, and I want to start getting the Singe set up there. Okay. Black Ice, you're huge. And then, like... That's good. We obviously need to get rid of all of these things, but, like, we're building okay. A 1 chill takes care of this turn. We'll go Christmas tree, double snowpunk. Think about if I wanted to spend that or not. Probably should have done it earlier because it would have given plating to the cards we played on the turn. That's okay. Okay, so here we get to go deck the halls, get some energy back, cold shoulder, double. And then quick flash gains us all our block back, and I think from here we just hold. Because I want to start building those snowballs back up. We can get some snowball generation, that'll be good. Toolbox, and then the big gift. Double power this turn. We don't have a power, so that doesn't do anything for us. That gives us the quick flash. All right. Next turn, we know what we're drawing. It's a very obvious card for us. Hello, upgrade everything in our hand. Innate. Okay. Okay. Snowpunk. Snowpunk. Forge. Deck the halls. Toolbox. Deck the halls. Forge twice. Oh, well. All right. Thanks, Archelcom. Round 2. So I want to start with our free stuff. So let's take our free defend. Let's take our Fire Fist and then the Sleigh Ride after it's in. Let's go for a snow fort. And we need to reapply weak. Um, 29, we're close. Snow fort again. And then I'm gonna put the fire fists in place. And we'll pass. So we've got let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Which is like when a multi-hit comes in, we're ready to go. Ooh, poison stab's back. Let's go with the hot eat the poison. Hot out eat the poison. Okay, we get a void, we're gonna draw that, but we're also gonna draw... Oh no, it was in our grave. Sorry, we cycled the deck and now it's on the bottom. It was in our grave last. Ah, damn. Fine. Let's go... Chestnuts. Snowpunk. Deck the halls. And then I'm gonna double snowball gain for next turn. La 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 la. Ah, you're going for the multi-hit? Well, I have an answer for you there. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Bonk. Alright. And with that, it is time to place your bets. Where do you think this one's going to land? What do you think the final score will be? Weather outside is frightful. I love the way these mechanics like blend. I feel like we have a really fun engine we get to build with. Fun to watch. I'm glad to hear that one. That's, yeah, like, looks like bets are in place. I'm gonna quick step away. I'll be right back and then we'll reveal bets. All right, bets are in. Let's roll up some snowballs. 10-43. I see 1052. That's slightly over the line. 1,000. That's under it. 1025. Logic? What? That does in fact look like the mod creator has the victory on the Price is Right rules. Congratulations. Nice shot. Appreciate you being here and giving little tidbits about the design, too. Judge. But yeah, congrats. 1025 is the hit. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg, Batmobile lost a wheel, and Joker got away. Hey. Alright, we got 300 bucks going in this last shop. We get a dig, which is nice. I'll take another relic. That's fine. We play a lot of skills for 0. I want the removal, obviously. Whoa. Prevent the first 2 times Clank would happen. Okay. Sure. We don't have any Clank things, I think. I don't think we have any, like, I don't think that... We aren't playing towards the engineering side, because I ended up, like, playing on the snowballs. Do we have Conveyor? I don't know if that's enough to buy it for just Conveyor. I'm gonna take a removal on a strike. We have a 35 card deck. We probably should get that down. I'll buy an icicle. That'll replace the strike. That icicle makes snowballs, and it has hats, so that's pretty nice. Alright, 2 fights left. Let's see how it goes. But yeah. Nice shot with our where our perfects landed. Let's just lead with a Snowfort draw. Okay, so we get Frostbite, Snowpunk, Snow Angel, Snowfort, Hot Sleigh Ride. Ah, the Hot Sleigh Ride. I think that's the name of a drink. We get the Hot Sleigh Ride back. Toolbox? We're invincible this turn too, so... I'll ship it. We'll keep those snowballs. We have 3 of them, so... that plays nice. We have weak Vuln. Okay, so let's go... Icicle Mark II. Play the All Aboard. And then... Chill. Let it snow. Oh, 1? Okay, it's fine. We get there. This mod is extremely hot frosty. Was that a Hallmark film? Was that what that was? That was a Netflix. Okay, that seems. I guess that is a little too outrageous to be in the Hallmark zone. All right, clean. Pednib and an Ornithopter. Ooh, a Gizmo and an Ice. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got access to Icicle Mark II again. A Gizmo, which I really like the Gizmo. And the Overblown. I don't think we have a Gizmo. I'm going to take one of those. I know the Icicle is, like, what we want, but... All right. Final showdown with Sin. We want to draw into something real here. Let's go deck the halls. And I guess I'm just gonna... Double Gizmo? I'll hold the rest. So now the Gizmo, by the way, is at 16 because it has 6 plating now. That'll be a thing we can pick up with Lied Wicked Memories, Dr. Wywie. 60 incoming. Okay. Cold Shoulder will do fine here. Let's lead with Toolbox. Upgrade the hand. We'll draw some cards. Let's Snowpunk for another card. Icicle. Okay. Moimoys. We're at 40. Let's do the hot scrap pile. And the hot scrap pile, and that's enough to block it. 2064 lied wicked memories. Finally, here's some Vuln. Also, this isn't even a turn. This is a fake turn. I'm gonna take damage on this turn though, finally. Alright, let's go Cold Shoulder. That puts you just at no damage. Conveyor? I think that draws most of my fire. Oh, I've used a lot of snowballs. I don't like that. I need to be building those. We can pick up like snowball generation. It's okay. Okay, so we're immune this turn, but it's a bad turn to be immune. Oh, this looks good. So let's go Forge the Snow Angel. Snow Angel. Draw with Fort Mark 1. Forge the Fires. Fires? I'm gonna pass. Okay. So we've got Frostbite. Black Ice. 12 Vuln, huh? Apply that cold, so now we're not taking any damage. Okay. Thank you, Orchelk. Alright, we're building up Singe, but not at a rate that I like. Alright, 31 incoming. I'm probably going to use the Wide Liquid Memories on this turn. Yeah, let's do that. We have 7 in hand, so Wide Liquid Memories is going to get us snowball generation, basically. So we want Icicle, we want Gizmo, we want Deck the Halls. So let's go Gizmo, Icicle. That creates one for us. We can apply more Singe, and let's check the gift. So Sleigh Ride, follow up, and then we can like let it snow, and that gets us into Searing Blow would be great, but I don't think this fight's lasting long enough to be able to use it. Is the piece there? Hot Snow Fort. Okay. 300 invincible, yes. Okay. So, like, regen. Christmas tree, and then anvil. Pog! Pog! Okay, I throw this, now we're under 300, so Invincible's no longer active. Now the problem is we're in pretty heavy beat of death. Like, this looks bad, but luckily for us, Let It Snow just says we're good on this. I need to go hot Christmas tree. Forge the Christmas tree again. Follow up hot Christmas tree. Forge hot forge. We're getting there. I think we can still win this turn. Forge. The hot strike. Hell yeah. Our combo finally turned on. Oh. Well, that went really swimmingly. Alright, we got art here. I have to assume. Ooh. The Conductor. Ah, give them. Show them the will of the weak, I suppose. Hey, Santa. You have a noble soul, Heart. All right. Well, excellent. That was a really fun mod. Like, I really like the way hot and cold interplay. I really like the slow self-building buffs on the gears. Yeah, thanks for the raid now. We're just finishing up. I'll be sending us all over to Rosella after we finish here. But yeah. Let's take a look at what the remaining bits are, see what cards we didn't get to see. Eggnog. A lot of chill as defense. Like, we could have gone higher on, the Singe plan and the hot with the Christmas cookies, reapplying it. I love the way the multi-upgrades feel in this. Yeah, going into Blowtorch as well, or, going heavier on... You better watch out. 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 Candy Cane's hilarious. I love the... I hope it has... I do hope it has an animation. We'll see. Clank stuff. Clank stuff feels like a smaller piece of this, but a pretty, I'm trying to feel where it fits in on, I like the idea of, drawback that you work around. Like this. Conveyor is actually an interesting card on that build because it doesn't, Card draw is one of those things that, having a limitation on feels like a way to keep you from just building the infinite machine, especially with the power of drawing all your fire cards again. Juggling, Ice Skull with the hat. Love the hat. Also, the hat mechanic I think is really cool. Bonk. We got the Ratchet, no Clank. Ah, clank to a I loved another anvil. That was a blast. In this class, it's very cool. Prevent the next time brass to be consumed. Be not afraid. Prevent the next 2 times you would lose 7 or more HP. Oh! It's buffer that doesn't burn off when you get hit by heartbeat. Yeah, okay. Biased cog. Uh-huh. That's excellent. 5 golden rings. Bah humbug. Steam form, pressure valves. Yeah. I'm sorry, the fireman? The fireman. Okay. Ooh, reverse the clank. Alright. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, thank you all for joining for that. That was a blast. Thank you, Logger, for that one. I appreciate the mod. Had a blast, much like the previous one you had with our fun skull friend. If you want to catch more, you can always follow. See when I go live. It's Fridays. Is Slay the Spire mod days, but we also have all sorts of things. Cards on Tuesday, Dragon Warrior Wednesdays, things like that. You can see. You can subscribe as well. You get access to the cool cool skulls and slimes. Really happy with Slime Pog and all the others and our Mole Drifter friends. But yeah, that is going to be it for tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing some arena drafting, some alchemy Aether Drift, followed by just some Dragon Quest 3 has some metal slimes I need to go bop, and we're going to do like an hour or 2 of that just as a fun hangout time. I think 5 Central is my start time for the draft, and then the Dragon Quest will be after that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to send you over to Rosella. She is streaming Crimson Diamond. Please go say hi and have a good time over there. So, yeah, thank you all for joining. And have a good night, everybody.